Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. In our introductory video, in the last session we have learned some basic AutoCAD commands, AutoCAD 2D commands for practical engineering drawing. So we have learned a line command, erase command, trim, and the construction line with the vertical option. So in this session we are going to learn some new commands which will help you more for your drawing. So let us begin by learning the extend command. For the extend command, we need to specify two lines, one horizontal and another vertical line, by randomly clicking, left clicking with the mouse. So here we need to extend the horizontal line up to the boundary of the vertical line, and for that we have to first select the boundary edge. So we type EX enter, which is the keyboard shortcut for extend command, and then we have to select the objects. Here object means the boundary edges. You see the command line, it is mentioning select boundary edges. So we left click on the boundary, and then we press enter. So when we left click on the boundary gets selected, and when we press enter, then it is giving us the option to select the objects which need to be extended. So now we have to select the object to be extended by left clicking on it. So when we left click on it, the object is extended up to the boundary. But keep one thing in mind, that object needs to be clicked only at a point beyond the midpoint in the direction in which it needs to be extended. We will see that in just a few minutes. So let us press enter to exit this command, and when we press U enter, again this extend operation is undone, and again we press EX enter. So when we click on the left portion of the beyond the midpoint, you see the horizontal object is not getting extended, but when we click a point just beyond the midpoint towards the right, you will see that the object is getting extended to the boundary. You see the object is getting extended. So this is a subtle thing which you need to keep in mind while performing the extend command. Now we'll learn the erase command with two more options than what we learned in the previous session. So here when we left click on a blank portion and just drag our cursor towards the left, you see the objects are highlighted with a rectangular green rectangular area, and the boundary is shown in a dashed or hidden lines. So this is called the window crossing. In the window crossing, when you select an object partially, it gets selected. But in the when we move our cursor towards the right, uh, it is called the window polygon. You see, and the area is highlighted in blue, and the boundary of the area is also firm line. So it is when we select an object when we select an object partially in the window polygon mode, it does not get selected. We will see that in a few moments. Now we click by window crossing and press enter. The two objects are simultaneously getting erased. Now we again press U enter for undoing, and the objects again reappear. Now we'll perform the window polygon operation. In the window polygon operation, we will left click at any point towards the left of the object, and we just drag our cursor towards the right. You see, now we have to select any of our objects totally or completely. There needs to be within the rectangular area. You see, when we select it partially, they are not getting selected. But when we select the whole of the object, it will get selected like this. When we press enter, then the object is getting erased. So we will see this with also with the vertical line. Now when we select this whole object, it is getting selected, and when we press enter, the vertical line is also erased. Next, we again undo the two and reappear the two, make the two objects reappear on the screen by pressing U enter, and now we'll perform the move command. For performing the move command, we need to specify a base point. First, we need to press M and then enter, for which is the shortcut for move, and then we need to specify a base point with respect to which the object will be moved. We press M enter, and it is showing one found. There is one object. We have selected only the vertical object, and now we need to specify the base point. We can specify any point on the screen as the base point, but let us first specify the end point of the object as the base point by left clicking with the OSNAP option endpoint, and then we will enter uh, distance and an angle with which the vertical object will be moved to its final position. So now for the second point, we, with respect to the first point, we for with respect to, we press at the rate of and then 1000 less than 0. Less than means angle towards 0. 0 degree means here the positive direction of the x-axis. Now see, the object is moved at a distance of 1000 in the positive direction of x-axis. So this is the move operation. We can verify this the dimensions with the list command. For list, we press Li and then enter, and see here the length of the line we have selected is 1240. That means you can understand that we have arbitrarily drawn two lines, and we have just moved one line at a distance of 1000. So with respect to that, this line is correctly showing 1240, or vice versa. With respect to 1240, the distance moved is 1000. We have arbitrarily chosen this line, so we are verifying the distance, because if we have chosen a shorter distance for the move, it will show very less displacement. So for this, the copy command is similar. We press CO enter for copy and then specify a base point. We can click any point anywhere on the line. So with the OSNAP settings, because apart from the midpoint and the endpoint OSNAP option, here another option is coming, nearest. That nearest means you can click on the at any point on the line with this option. So we take a nearest option by left clicking on the line, and then we for the second point we enter at the rate of 500 less than 90. That means we want to move this horizontal line at a distance of 500 in the positive direction of y-axis or vertical direction. So for that, this is 90 degree. With respect to, it is calculating counterclockwise with respect to the positive direction of x-axis. So our horizontal line is copied in the vertical direction at a distance of 500. Now I'll perform the rotate operation. For rotate, you need to enter arrow and then enter, and then you again need to specify. We need to specify a base point. For base point, we let us select this left end point with the OSNAP option, and then we specify a rotation angle. Here, let us take a rotation angle of 25 degree. You need not enter degree; just you enter 25, and it will rotate like this. The line will be rotated in the angle of at an angle of 25 degree. So we will verify by the list command. You see here the angle in xy plane is 24, because it is showing 24 because originally the line we have just drawn arbitrarily by random click with the mouse. So it was almost minus 1 degree initial inclination. So with respect to that 25 degree, it is coming as 24. So this is the rotate command we have learned. So with these commands, you can explore more drawing options, or you can practice according to your own specialization. For example, in civil engineering, you can try out some basic floor plans or basic GA drawings with these basic commands. For mechanical, you can draw some plant layout drawings or machine drawings, elementary machine drawings with this commands. Or in case of electrical engineering, you can try out some circuit drawings, which will help you to have a solid grip on this basic command before we proceed to our next session. Uh, this much for today. In our next session we will learn some more commands. For example, text, circle, arc, etc. Polyline. There are several other commands. Thank you for watching. If you really like this video series, you give a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe our channel. Uh, our channel means it's also your channel. So you press the bell icon, and because you will get a notification as soon as I upload a video. So thanks for watching. See you in the next session.